No, I was a 9 in CS:GO.
Okay.
No, I only play like maybe like 30 Faceit games in CS2.
That's still good though. Pretty good. All right, let's get into it. Oh, okay. This is very nitpicky. I would say don't play
Yeah.
agents because
It stands out,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
good useful stuff. Yeah, usually people stack B a lot or more often than not on Anubis
Yeah,
or on
3-1-1, right? Basically.
Yeah, so it's pretty
Okay.
underguarded unless you're like playing some like phase clan or something.
Yeah.
This spot is pretty good to play on after plant if you want to hold aim in or hold the flank.
Yeah.
I would say don't give ones, but like it's a 3v1, bro. It's a pug.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you don't give ones.
Now we don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Usually it's hard, but if you get like some bum teammates, I'd say just play off of them as best as you can. Just try to cover what they don't do. So I would say if it was a gun round and you guys had like 2 teammates here already and it was 3v1,
Yeah.
hold for either B ramp or hold for cave just in case, because you never know when they can hit the ninja.
Sounds good.
All right. I think if you have, I'm seeing your teammates throw some mid util or some spawn smokes.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me.
We just take turns throwing red.
Okay, yeah. I think in that case, on gun round, I think since their util isn't as strong, it would be the best round to abuse mid, just lob some flashes over. And I think you did have first spawn, so just go here. I think there's some util. You can, right from here in the smoke, you can't see it, but like, you can bounce a nade off of this wall, and then it would explode right here, and then the CTs would take damage when they're running out through mid. And they're gonna have either MP9s with a lot of util or M4s with not too much util. So I think this would be a perfect round. You can also have a person set up a flash like from over here. There's like you get stuck on this log, and I think it's like
tree,
one
right?
of these. I think it's this, and then jump throw. I saw Malbs do it one time. It's pretty good. Now, I would say if you peek that again, go strafe left to right, not back and front. It's easier to stop, and you can control your shooting better like that.
Okay.
Also, I'd say at this point, because bomb is dropped here, just try to link up with your teammates. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. There was a second one mid, so I'm like holding for him, but he's already rotated to B. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like no comms, so we're just defaulting, but they just lost bomb too, so I'm like, okay, I'll head back.
Yeah, it's a good spot to hold. You do want to be careful though, because both of your teammates are 1 HP, so it's pretty losable. And if he gets to sight, you're pretty cooked. But yeah, big thing, be mindful. I think try to be. It's hard if your teammates aren't talking, but I think it comes more as you play more, or it comes if you play more. But awareness is really big, and I think you want to try to keep track of the stuff if your teammates are not telling you. It's hard, but also, if you're ever going to be playing with 2 or more people, usually pro teams they layer flashes like similar to Dust Too Long. You can have 2 people like stand like back to back, and then one flash, like they just go back to back, and it's very good. Okay. Very good for getting out mid. Oh, and also, if you're gonna rush out mid in any scenario, smoke the smallie. Just drop the smoke right here.
Right
it should be good.
So that's the craziest thing. Is like I actually don't. I'm a very passive player, so I usually don't entry.
Yeah.
Or I try not to because I know I'm like a weaker aimer, so I just don't do that. I'm more like support, so I will pretty much I'll play off spawns like if I can, but for the most part, I'm more like utility or like backing somebody up.
Okay,
somebody else will take the lead. Yeah.
I mean,
I'll try, but it's like that's just my play style. It's like a little more passive than normal.
Do you have refrag by any chance?
I did.
Oh. Okay, well, I would say just get your aim up in that case, so you're more comfortable in taking fights. Deathmatch works. Refrag is definitely very good as well, but
yeah. Check that
out. I'd say that flash is a little early. It doesn't do too much. Try to or time it for time it for like when this guy could run out, like even if he doesn't. So it's a better fake.
Okay.
That's good. You're just denying
Yeah,
everyone
'cause
control
I thought
early.
he
That's
was more
good.
gonna like just straight W it out too. So I was
Yeah,
like, oh, I'll
that's
just
fair.
pre-throw it in case.
Well, it is your teammates' fault that they died there. I'd say.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's a bug.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Okay, that's good that you're doing it there, but I think when you're running up ramp, because you know there's like at least a couple on site, try to clear it
Yeah.
systematically instead of like jiggle
Instead
jiggle
of
it.
just WA.
Yeah, because there could have been a guy right here holding you. There could have been a guy, I think, like out from the smoke or right here holding you, and right here. So just make sure you're ready. If there is a slight possibility of someone being ahead of
Like
you,
close.
yeah, like
Right.
close. Just be ready.
Okay, I think I remember this one. It was like where I was running back to Cat because the mid guy said that he's like A was free or something.
Okay, okay,
And so I was on my way to rotate, but he got cut. So
nice. All right. If you ever play B again, left and right would be wonderful. Or
yeah.
spamming this left and right. There's also a spot if you get into cave. I think it's there's a lineup, but it's somewhere around like like here, where you can kill the this guy right here.
This guy in the corner. Right? Yeah,
This guy or that guy. Okay, let's get it.
Is it worth doing that though? Like if you're because like I don't know where the second player is, right? So the second player is that's why I was scared to go out mid.
That's true.
Bottom B ramp. I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna sneak up while I'm spraying or if he's like more passive.
For the cave spray,
Yeah.
you could do it when you have a teammate holding it, or you know that you've cleared close, like there's no one right here holding you. Sure, you can still get timing, but this takes like what 2 seconds. You'll be okay. For this, you just have to be careful about getting spammed back because oftentimes the CTs do that. You can spam it from here with it. It's pretty good, but yeah.
Okay.
Oof. Now once again, flash is a little early, I think.
Yeah.
Red smoke.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, early on in the round. Yeah.
Yeah.
All good, bro. You can go guns blazing if your teammates are. If there's like already a bunch of stuff here. All right, now it is a little awkward now because you guys are here, and there's a possibility of this. But I think in this case, because you guys are down, just tether to one of these guys, and just go get us trade.
Like trade with them. Okay.
Yeah, take some or like and even in pugs, if you want to do something, just call initiative because I feel like it's very awkward, and the only way you're gonna be able to win is if they push, which is good, but more often than not, they're not going to if they're like actual good players.
Yeah.
And so this guy could have been traded, I think, and just take initiative, I think, and at least especially in pugs, because if they're like if you want to take space, just call it out.
So just tether with them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it should have been more with the cave player because I can't really tether with boosting.
Yeah.
So it's like okay.
Ooh, okay, starting off B this round. Let's see it. Let's see it.
I forgot what we do here. Oh, so he calls it just rush straight into B. I think that was the call.
Okay.
And we get a cave call too, so.
Alright, sorry.
He just said smoke molly, so I was like, alright, I'll smoke molly.
Throw it a little further. I think you can left click the floor at that point. You're kind of discombobulated when you come out. It's okay, but make sure you're looking at one of the common angles that they could be, like right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Right here. Or right here. Just in case. Yeah. Also clear this angle, just in case. Because you are entry. It is awkward. There are no smokes, which is hard, but if you guys get set like that. Yeah, but yeah, just also at least if you guys get this much control and you guys get a kill over there, might as well just smoke deep. I know you don't have one, but you if you ever do, it's good. Also clear this area because this area it's not confirmed. It looks clear, but there could always be a person there.
Because usually they'll play together, right? Usually on B, you'll either be like double cave or double like site.
Not
So,
exactly. Usually they're like pretty split up in my experience.
okay.
But yeah. Also, as the entry, you want to make sure you're clearing stuff. You want to make sure you make space. And if you go out and don't clear stuff, generally your teammates that are following behind you will just assume that you cleared it. So it's very awkward. That's why I always like to just clear everything, no matter what the case. But yeah.
Yeah.
Uh.
I'm like stuck in an awkward position here.
Yeah, it's good though. Your teammates did have short and long control here, so this should have been good. Just be careful of the extremities usually when your teammate is not, or just watch out for what your teammate is not able to hold. I would say in this spot, you can just tuck into this angle and hold the walkout because this guy is not really exposed. So even if this guy peeks cave, he doesn't have a sight line on him, and he has to come out to get like do anything at all. So you're holding him. So. Or another way you can just call it is like, yo, I'm holding the cave walkout. Don't be exposed to cave, or yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Communication is pretty big, even if your teammates are pretty bums, like pretty big bums.
Yeah.
Okay, what's happening?
I think it was. So this call is actually a take caves control, and only two of us went. So the other two went mid to take mid, but it was technically supposed to be a 3-2 B split.
Okay.
So yeah.
I would say make sure whoever's coming cave with you can smoke the molly for you, because
yeah,
you dropped a free teammate. That's very very trusting of you, which is good. But like,
yeah.
yeah, it's a little awkward. You would have gotten the kill, I think, or you guys would have gotten the kill if
Yeah, at
your
least the
teammate
trade,
was a little
right?
closer. Yeah, when you're running with a homie, just try to take into account if they're close or not. If you're staggered, it's a lot to take in, but yeah, just slow down a little bit. Yeah, he was staggered. Your teammate's goal wasn't even to go cave, which is very awkward, but whatever.
What it is.
Yeah. This time was a little awkward. Your crosshair positioning is a little low when you're running up here. Just be aware that usually the CTs can jump up here pretty early, so when you're still running up, they can be up early. So make sure you hold at least a headshot angle for here, or when they're already up. Also, when you're turning the corner, aim a little higher, because let's see. Sorry. Okay, okay, wait. You're aiming a little low. The heads. Yeah. So right now you're aiming toward the cave peak, but you're aiming at the leg. So just make sure it's a little high. Okay, I can't really like high.
No, I understand.
High.
Yeah. At the entrance of the cave, like headshot level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, generally, I know I told you to like take initiative and stuff, but if you're playing in a pug where you can't really trust your teammates, honestly, play donk style, and basically what that is, you go second every single time. Play for trades. That's how donk gets so many kills, bro. You have like one dude, they send one dude out to die, and donk is just behind them, and then getting the trade. So honestly, you can throw util, but if you're able to get your trade kills up, like be able to trade, you're pretty good, bro. You can like win a lot more rounds, because usually, bro, your teammates are not trustworthy. Alright, I would say because you guys got sight so easily, you guys got 4 people here. It really wouldn't hurt if you just. Okay, you were back here. If you guys, if you get the call, like if you know that your teammates are already out and there's like no opposition, it would not be a bad decision to just go lurk mid, and then backstab the people that are donut retaking, because more often than not they're not looking at it, and it's a pretty good play. And also usually when you guys are outside, you can also catch the B rotators, because sometimes there's people that rotate through shelf or people that come through red, and they go group up, or just the other way around. But yeah, mid is pretty big for rotates, and if you can catch that off, you're in a pretty good spot along with the team. And it's right here. This positioning is not bad, but because this is smoked off, CT is smoked off, and Temple is smoked off, you guys are pretty like boxed off. Like if you go on a site and there's a guy that flanks you guys are boxed in. It's very awkward. The only way you guys can win is through just winning fights. Positioning is going to be pretty bad. Yeah, also once again, this spot right here is pretty good on the shelf.
Yeah, on the left, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. Nice shots.
Thank you.
Alright, wait. I think in this case, did you see him? Did you like see his head? Okay.
Spotted the head. Yeah.
Okay, I would say go for faster peak. You're okay. Actually, I don't know. It might be a adjustment thing, but sometimes you know the donk slide.
It's like right to left, or you're talking about the crouching one?
Yeah, basically just run, go left, crouch, and then just start spraying, bro. It works sometimes. I think if I think the time to kill was a little slow. It's nitpicky, but just be aware of that.
Yeah.
Just abuse it until it stops working, bro.
Until it stops working. Because my smokes are late, or less, like not that they're late, but my positioning gets late because I'm behind the group. So I'm like lurking. I'm looking behind just to make sure I'm not getting fast flanked from the
Okay. In that case, if you guys are just gonna run it out like that,
yeah,
I think there's generally no need to throw any util at all unless it's like an actual execute where you guys take your time. There's a lot of util that you can actually throw just from this spot alone, and for example. You see this wall right here? You can bounce a flash off of there, and it's a good pop flash. And then you can also bounce a flash or bounce a Molotov off any of these walls. You're gonna have to test that out yourself. To hit backside, and that would flush the backside player off. If you guys just like freehand it, like you can also, if you guys like systematically clear stuff, you throw a molly over here so you know they can't peek you, and then you get into this spot. You're able to smoke CT spawn from without being exposed.
Without being seen. Right?
Yeah, you can get shot from donut, but well, who cares? Because you have a flash. You have a good pop flash that pops around here, and if you guys are looking this way, you guys go out, boom, boom, boom. They're flashed off donut, and this is mollied off. They can be here, they can be temple, but honestly, bro, this is Molotov. They can't come out temple. They can peek you temple, but they can't come out temple. And this spot right here, they can hide, but it's a very awkward spot. As long as you guys are playing trades, you guys are gonna be able to be okay. If you guys want to invest in another Molotov, that's good as well. But yeah, there's just so much util you can throw on the run. Just from A main, like close A main, and it's so good. Like the way you're doing it right now is good, but I think it's I would say if you're not gonna be
optimal.
Yeah, if wait, was that?
It's not optimal.
Well, if you're not, I think it's good if you guys are if you're like turtling up 5 people on site, but if you're not gonna be I think it's stronger if you're the last person and you just pull up and don't do the late lurk. Also, make sure you try to keep into account what type of economies they have. If they're like bad buys, just play back a little bit. Don't get too aggro. Gun rounds are for when you wanna try some aggro stuff or like some like freaky stuff, some new stuff. All right, once again, bro, let's see this. All right, I got 3 kills. That's nice.
It's the same thing.
Okay, that's okay. I would say at a higher level of play. Actually, no, never mind though. Okay, well, at a higher level of play, just add variation. Right now, you really don't have to if it works. Ooh, good molly, good. That's good stuff, bro.
He said backside, so I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna throw backside because no one's throwing backside.
Okay, I think generally backside means here. This is named some random member of FaZe clan. I don't remember who.
Is it Brokey? I think it's Brokey, right?
It might be, but yeah. Backside usually means here, and once, like I said, you can bounce it off of one of these walls over here, if you can see.
Yeah, I get it.
Let's see the pop-up.
Last call was temple, so we know he's temple, or at least I know he's temple.
Yeah, nice. Your peeking is a little awkward, I would say, because you're working around the smoke that was like kind of breaking off, but still, I think you're it's like you're good, you're stopping good, but like I don't know, it's like, hold on, let me play that back. Let me try to,
because I didn't want to walk peek him, so I kind of slid out.
Okay, it was like a little bit, hold on, let's watch from this guy.
Yeah,
it was like a little bit slow. Yeah, and at the same time you also weren't crouched, so you made yourself a pretty easy target. Yeah, I think it wouldn't have been too hard to kill you in that spot, but the other guy whiffed, and that's good.
Yeah,
so that's all good in the hood.
I throw both. I don't know if it's like visual, but
Oh yeah, okay. I would say generally on Ancient T side,
yeah,
it's one strat is here, going up here, running up here, or running up here. I would
into
say
cave, right? Yeah.
there's really no need for you guys to invest both mollies into here, because if they rush you guys and you have no Kevlar, you're playing pretty close. It's very awkward for you.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Utility is good, but I think on pistol round it's more comfortable if you just buy Kevlar or even dualies, because you're playing pretty close on site. Dualies would absolutely farm these guys right now.
Okay.
I would say Molotov really isn't that necessary as well, especially for the ramp push on pistol round. Most likely they probably won't have a smoke, but they're gonna run past it. Most damage they'll take is like what, like 10, 20?
Like
Yes,
10, yeah.
yeah, you guys can pair nades, slow it down, but I think it's better if you guys just pair two nades, because the way you threw it, I think the timing is that after you threw your molly, they could have beat your nade with the way you threw it, because your nade was gonna bounce like around here. This area. Can you see my cursor? Yeah, just yeah, timings are pretty important. Just also it comes with time or experience, or if you just want to search it up, that works as well. But
Yeah.
let's see how it goes.
So my mic is actually on M, and I have jump binding on spacebar and mouse wheel down, so I fat fingered spacebar. I didn't mean to jump there.
Wait, what about what's on V?
uh, Nothing's on V.
Ooh, okay,
Okay, I should probably swap
bro.
that.
Try that out, bro. It's
Yeah.
different per person, but you know, try it out.
Yeah.
I would say right here, positioning, it's a little awkward, but if you're here,
Yeah.
you're very exposed to this guy.
It's like, yeah,
I'm sure you.
because I like no cave player or
Yeah. Uh, you've already heard this guy at this point, so you should either
Yeah.
take either the cave fight or take this fight.
Yeah.
Because if not, you're just out in the open and you get shot from both positions. I would say, this spot, especially on CT side, is very awkward if you don't have a cave player. Which is why I'm saying dualies is so useful. If you play dualies and just pull up in here, like play this corner, or even just get close, you more often than not, if you just start spamming your left click and close your eyes, you get more than one kill. That's how it usually goes. Or if you want to hold for the B ramp push,
Yeah.
because you guys stack this, you guys would have one here, one here, one here. Usually cubby is a pretty good spot. You can like bait and switch while your teammates are holding this. They'll jiggle peek it. It's pretty useful. But then again, your teammates are kind of bums, so I wouldn't really trust them.
It's rough. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, just focus on your positioning, because a lot of times you're getting caught out in the open. Just be mindful of okay, be mindful of where they can come from and where they are, and then try to pick a position that is best suited for where you think they're gonna come from. And it's there's a lot of good spots that you can get from watching pros play, like watching demos, but just make sure that you're able to hold one spot without being exposed to the other. Say for like from this spot, you can actually be like just hidden and you can hold the cave walkout while they're walking out and your whole teammates are holding. Or if you guys are if you're on after plant, like on the opposite side, you can actually just, I think, hide here. Generally it's pretty good. They can't see you, and you can just hide as well pretty well, and you can just play off of your teammates. All right, let's see what's up this round.
It was the call was delay your HEs, so it wasn't too bad.
All right, you guys doing too little over here. I think you guys should capitalize, go for the gun, like mob it together. You guys have 3 people on USPs. It's better if you guys just group up. Either pull up. Okay, I would say first up, get the gun, and then jump up here and try to get the jump on shelf and kill the people that are taking B. Or you guys just jump up immediately if you guys don't want to get the gun. Just make sure you guys are working together. It's a lot better. Yeah, so in a scenario like that, you would no trade or no trade potential. Yeah, and you're on the USP. A little awkward, but yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Ooh, Uto, it's hits, nice. Yeah, I can never get that right, bro, when I played.
H is not too bad of a map, so.
Once again, your teammate is long.
Yeah.
You're be careful of cave, bro. Be wary of cave. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to play here. Like even here would be so much better. Sure,
Yeah.
when you're jiggling this and this,
Yeah.
the ramp player can technically see like a tiny sliver of you. Oh, that's horribly drawn. He can see a tiny sliver of you, so beware of that. But your teammate has ramp, so if he's holding ramp, generally, bro, just jiggle cave or take it. Like, there's a lot of cheetah players that just in the beginning of the round they run here, they molly or something, or they run out with a gun and then they just take it.
Flash it right there, right?
Yeah, or cause your teammates are now jumping out mid. Generally, okay. Generally on CT side, ancient, I'm not sure if this is the default, but usually people like to take mid, and then after they do take one, they keep one down here, and they jump up and they take this, and you're important because you want to be able to fight shelf with your teammate when they do jump up, because otherwise this guy is alone, and he there's like 3 guys looking at him, and he's cooked. So
what if I lose cave though? That's the thing. It's like if I push that smoke, there's a smoke there right in cave right now, right? So
yeah,
I'm like,
usually
that, yeah, go ahead.
I would say just call it out that you can't hold it, or in the beginning just Molotov this, or if you guys want to stack this, go play retake on A, have another teammate hold for the ramp walk up for info, have you and your homie play this, go take cave, just fight this, and you guys have 2 people running up, and then you guys can crunch this, take spot, and then after, if you guys don't see anything or you guys are finished with the fight, you guys can, the mid players can just refocus on elbow, or then they can go rotate 1 to A. Generally, a lot of pro teams do this, or league teams, I think. They basically leave A open, or okay, sorry, I'm just gonna get into like the default kind of.
Yeah.
CT side, it's kind of like Anubis where you want to take space, because otherwise it's very awkward. Mid is very important. If you want to take elbow, or you want to like branch off to elbow, or what's it called, jump up after that, or if you guys don't take all of this control, you guys want to basically turtle up over into B and make sure you guys are hunkered down while you guys like maybe call for a guy that pushes A. So like be like, yo, I want to push A main this time. So basically usually you did it a lot last, or like you were at A a lot last round, but there's a lot of times where A is just completely neglected, and people, the Tisa, are just very, very focused on taking mid or taking B main control or B areas. So if you just walk in here and like walk up right side, bro, you can get like a really good timing, and then you can just peek it, or you can call for a teammate if you're not comfortable, and then usually you can backstab people that are playing mid, and then you guys can like crunch mid from there. You guys, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, long rant.
No, I get that.
That flash does not too much again. I would say if you want to flash, do a pop flash for yourself. Like do like a underhand, like a right click, or like left and right click behind you to peek it. So, cause this, sure, you can delay, but like, I mean, it doesn't really do much.
Too. I was like, cause you see util coming in, so I'm like, I'll just throw a flash delay and then call for like assistance.
Yeah, I would say that's okay, but I think it's very
useless.
It's a tad bit. You are alone on site, which is good, but if you don't hear anything, I'd say clear it yourself. Flash, like do like a left right click flash behind you, peek off of it.
Yeah.
And then more often than not, they'll usually be blind, and if there's no one, you can call it out as well. You're like, yo, they're not here. But then in this case, they are here.
Yeah, they are here. So for example, like this, do I take cave like as of right now, because I am alone on site?
Because
my long guy is like behind the smoke, so I was like, do I take cave? But they can already have cave too. Because I'm assuming that cave smoke is my teammate smoke, but I don't know it's there because it's not being called.
You're right. Okay. So, usually you don't want to let that happen. You should already be here. Or you should already have cave cleared. If ramp is not clear, you want to have this, or if you don't have ramp, you want to have this, kind of like a push and pull, I guess. Yeah. So that at the very least you have some avenue for retake, and your teammates are not just completely shut out. I think it's if you're alone, I would say just get off or make a hero play. With your positioning here, it's very awkward. Most likely you're one and done, unless you're like you like play around it, but you're like you're sliding without like the irregular speed and the
Oh,
crouching. So it's like you're like a particle. You're like just a particle moving in a straight line.
hmm
But like you wanna basically when you peak, you wanna be more kind of more variation in the
yeah,
micro. Basically, sorry, it's hard to explain, but basically
yeah,
when if you want to play around the pillar, just
yeah,
like jiggle this. Like you can jiggle shoot, and then toggle back and forth, jiggle shoot, jiggle shoot, jiggle shoot. Because right now you're like your peaks are like very dry.
yeah.
It's just like slow-ish, and sure it could work sometimes, but I think it's very it's a lot more you're a lot more susceptible to getting killed when you're moving like that.
Got
So
it.
yeah, movement is pretty big. I would say try to practice that as well as your aim. Your utility game seems pretty good. I would say um capitalize on your flashes.
Yeah.
Flashes are so good. If you flash for yourself, you can do so much, bro. I promise you.
Mm.
And you can also flash for your teammates into spots as well. Like just call it I can flash you up.
Yeah.
Let's rewind that a little bit. Try to get that nade out as soon as possible because the timing is the nature of this nade usually when you
It's
throw.
too slow.
Yeah, it is to basically just prevent the rush. There's a molly that there's a lineup where you can run and then
Stop
molly
right there. Yeah,
molly
that.
yeah.
That's the thing, though. It's like I think the guy in front of me is gonna do it because he has a molly out already.
Okay, that's
So I'm
pretty
like, he
difficult.
should have thrown it, right?
Yeah, I would say yes, but then in the pug, I think you should probably okay,
Default it to me throwing it ramp myself, right? Because right now I'm kind of trusting him that he throws it,
yes,
and I'm
okay,
not
well,
playing Cape anyways. So it's like, why am I
what was the
throwing
plan? Let me just ask that really quick. What was the plan behind it?
it? For this one, there was no plan. So me and this guy that we're playing on site, he's green, right? I'm orange.
Yeah.
He doesn't calm all game. He doesn't type all game unless it's like complaining, but he's not calling out any like enemies or anything. So
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm playing off him. So I'm like, whatever he does, I'll just like, I'll do with him essentially.
okay,
But
well, if you guys aren't
yeah,
coming, just and you're the B player, you happen to be B
yeah,
player, just
yeah,
make sure they can't come up ramp on you. And basically, the Molotov you throw here and the nade you throw
yeah,
here in the beginning, the nature of it is just to prevent a rush. It's similar to like Inferno banana mollies. It's
yeah.
you don't want them to rush you, so you throw this to basically ward them off. And if they are coming up, they do take the damage. So your nade is a little late. So I would say
Yeah.
throw it a little earlier. Try to get it as soon as possible, and you'll be good. You do get the trade, which is good, but I do think still it's a little bit late. I think if the other
Uh-huh.
guy is a little better, he would have gotten you as well. But good smoke.
Okay.
I would say when you do smoke it off, try to cut noise so
Yeah.
that they don't know exactly where you could be. But then
Mhm.
again, you do have cave, but still, just be sure to try to control what type of information you give to the opponents. If you're like,
Yeah.
if you know an opponent could be close to you and you like they could hear you,
Yeah.
just you can be quiet because to them you were here before. You could have went here, you could have went long, you could have went wherever, you could have been out to A already for all they know. So if
Yeah.
you're quiet now, which is good, but if you're ever close like that again, I would say just cut noise faster.
Yeah. So they had two picks mid, so I thought they were gonna go A, but they just lingered, so I was just unlucky.
Yeah. Sorry, I was not paying attention. Let me watch that back.
No, you're good.
On this peak, I would say jiggle it. You don't have to do a wide one. Like, just do like a
Yeah.
tiny jiggle. If he's holding with you an op, more likely than not. Like, if you're like still looking at the wall before he can see anything, he can still see your body
Yeah.
first. Beaker's advantage
Yeah.
probably. So then you can get that shot off. But then after you get that shot off, if you're sure there's no op there, you can do a little bit of a wider peek. Because if
Yeah.
there's somebody holding you here and you're jiggling and they see a part of your body, they're gonna start spraying. And then if you just wide swing after that happens, you can catch their aim off guard, and it would be harder to aim at you than if you just did like, boom, like it's not bad, but I think still variation is very important. I would just say be aware. All good, bro.
Yeah.